Oh my goodness, we're back in with the HMS Hermes, or at least the HMS Hermes ripoff right here. So, a bunch of you guys actually did realize what ship I'm taking inspiration from, mainly probably because of the blue deck and the fact that the deck is literally the shape of the hull. But yeah, it's a pretty cool aircraft carrier, or a pretty cool looking aircraft carrier anyway. So, in the last video, we ended up making the superstructure right here. This isn't actually done, and I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it today, because I actually want to go to the inside and try and box this off so that it will actually float. I essentially want a hangar. Now, the problem is, I've built this wrong. I have actually built this wrong. So the hangar itself, the height of it, is likely only going to be this high right here, and, well, that's not really what I wanted. I wanted the hangar to be taller than that. But I think what I'll do is I will actually lower it down a little bit, and we'll actually have like little shelves in here. This will be like an internal walkway, and then we'll have it drop down a little bit, and this is where the planes will be kept. Now, the main thing about this is I'm not really too worried about building a proper engine room, because I think What's just happened? My computer's having so many issues right now, it's ridiculous! It's actually ridiculous. Anyway, what I'm going to do then is start building this bit down here, and then hopefully we'll have a ship that actually floats by itself. Currently, this isn't actually floating. I've set it here in the mission editor, and obviously there's water inside. So we're going to sort that out. Anyway, let's get straight to it, shall we? Alright, so we're in the building area now. Let's figure this out. So I'm thinking we go across by a little bit right here, and we send it all the way to the other end. There we go. We're then going to go to the interior bit, which is just below this, is it there? Yep, it actually is. Alright, I managed to get it in the right place to begin with. And we're going to go ahead and send this pretty much all the way across here. Now, I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom, because I don't want to. And, yeah, that's all good. So, we're actually going to have the hangar down here. Alright, that seems to make sense to me. It is going to be the entire length of the ship, apparently. So that we can have planes down here if we wanted to. This actually opens way too far back, so I'm going to go ahead and have it go here instead. There we go. And if I attach that from there up to here, we can actually get rid of all the extra bits. There we go. And there we go. That's it. So that's the interior bit somewhat sorted. What I'm going to do from here is go across by 3, zoom that out to there, and do this across to there. Okay. We're going to go back to this side and do this bit next. There we go. And connect that from there all the way down to the end. There we go. And then this is going to be like the interior. So let's go ahead and add a door in here. Yep. Shove that in there like this. So there's one door. We're going to need a bunch of those. So another door is obviously going to go all the way on this end. I always forget how big they are, even when I've just done it. You know? So that goes in there. Excellent. Whack that up to the top. And then we're going to go all the way across here and do this one as well. Yeah, I think. So this guy. I think I've been making them too tall, so we'll try and sort it out. There we go. So that could go in there. Is that even correct? I'm not sure. Yep, seems correct to me. And then we'll go through to this one and whack the door in there, please. There we go. I actually got that one right. Excellent. We are leaving this area open, of course, and I'm just going to jug it in. There we go. So that's good. Yeah, that's very good. I now need to sort out this area. So let's jug in the bottom of the deck to be... I could just go with the green that we've gone with everywhere else, but I'm going to go with like this gray. So that's going to be the lower color right there. The walls are all pretty much going to stay the color that they already are, because that makes sense. And then I need to add some supports to all of these side bits, and then possibly the bits across the top. But the thing is, I actually need to have an elevator go down in there as well. Don't know how that's going to go just yet. I'm just on the outside again, because initially I was going to go ahead and just box this back up again, so that, I don't know, so that superstructure was in the right place, but we're going to leave this open underneath the superstructure. It's a bit weird, but getting down from here might be... It might be a bit annoying. I might have to add some way of... Oh, no. Actually, maybe if I close up one of these, maybe this one in the middle, then we'll have a better time. Yeah, this probably makes sense. So push that into there, go ahead and whack this up to there, and then we can actually like seal this bit off as well. There we go. And from here probably up to there, and then obviously we want doors on this bit as well. So delete this guy to here, and chuck that on there like that. Go ahead and do this one as well. Okay. And chuck that in there like this. Alright, there we go. So this is where we'll probably be able to get down from the bridge. And that's good. That's okay. Next step is railings. So what I'm going to do is attach an end piece of the railing right here like this. And actually, let's do this. I'll make sure we do this on both sides. So one goes there, one goes here. And we're going to do the same thing right here and here. Just a little bit of extra pizzazz, you know? Needs a little bit of extra pizzazz. Go ahead and chuck that guy on there and on here. And then actually on there and on there. Okay, that's kind of all of those places done. On the inside of the cabin thingamabobby, we're going to go ahead and add some railings here too. So, I'm actually just going to go ahead and send it from one side all the way to the other. And then we'll figure out what to do. Actually, no. No. It's easier if we do the intersecting bits first. So, whack that in there. I think that's right. No, it's not quite right. I think it's actually here. Is that right? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's this one. Okay, and then we're going to try and essentially just add these, every one of these solid blocks. I don't know if I'm going to get it right, though. Like this. They're too far away. Never mind, turns out if I just grab these ones, we can obviously just leave the last one on the marker and then keep it going all the way down the ship. Yes. Wait, did I not paste that? There you go, paste. Alright, excellent, that one works. And then this one. Yes. And then this one. Yes. And we are getting there. We're almost at the end where we need to be. And paste that one. And just one more like this. There we go. Alright, merge all of those in. Make sure that they are attached. There we go. Keep it going all the way down. It's a bit annoying that it's so dark in here as I'm trying to do this, but it works. And then we need more railings. We need more! These are diagonals. Don't want that. Here we go. It's these guys. So zoom this from one end all the way to the other. Perfect. All right. Good. All right. Well, now we got those in. I think I'm actually going to go to the elevator bit now, and I'm going to have it located around here. So go ahead and maybe not jug that. Go ahead and do this here. We're going to go out by quite a lot. And I'm just going to have it be a square one. Initially, I wasn't going to do that, but we might as well. So I'm going to have it be almost the same size as the interior downstairs, except in a little bit. And then I'm going to bring it back by quite a lot, to be honest, out to here. Yeah, that's how big it's going to be, right there. Nice. Okay, it's a relatively big elevator, but hopefully that's fine. I've cut the hole, I've done it, there we go, paste that back in there, excellent. And then I'm actually going to grab the entire thing again, I'm going to copy it, and we're going to move it to the back. So, obviously, when you get in the planes on the deck, you probably do it from the rear, and then lift them up, and then they can all get on the deck and take off straight away. I think that's fine. The thing is, though, I can't have it be too far back, because, well, my hangar is actually here. I might as well try and fit it into this location. So we're going to do that, and then paste it into here. I don't actually want to paste that one, I want to paste this one. Okay, so this is going to be an elevator all by itself, and so is that one. Oh man, it really feels like I should have gone further back with this one, but it's fine. They're both in there, so that's good. Let's go ahead and have them actually come down now, be able to move, and then we can actually see if this thing will float. Obviously, I haven't added extra weight in the bottom yet, which probably needs to happen. Fuel needs to go in this thing, and, well, maybe aircraft as well. But for now, I just want to see if we can add something that moves these down. Okay, so I went straight down with this. I'm going to go ahead and paste it, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and cut it. There we go. So that adds a hole in the bottom. Perfect. That's what we need. We're then going to go from one edge of this all the way over to here to block that off. And this essentially is where it's going to come down and rest. It's track time. Yes, it is. So, we're going to go ahead and shove this on the corners down to there. And actually, it might go further down. I'm not sure just yet. But this one's going to go all the way up to there as well. Obviously, that's on both sides. And then once I've built this one at the front, we can copy and paste the entire thing to the rear. Because it's just the same thing on both ends. So that's good. Delete these ones at the top, though, because we are going to be adding this guy in. Alright, so obviously that goes on there like that. This goes on here like this. And maybe it should be the other way around, but that's fine. What we're going to do is bring this down a little bit. Put one of these guys on here like this. There you go. Delete these guys. And that one. Put that guy there. And then underneath, we're going to do this. So seal that bit off right there. And seal this bit off right here. I think that's correct. I've put this in the wrong place. Obviously. Obviously. Alright, there we go. So this is what it looks like when it's up. But then what it'll look like when it's down is... Well, we'll actually give it a test. We can already test it. That drops down into there. We probably don't need this extra little spot right here. I don't think. Is that right? How much does this come out by? Yeah, that's good. So that should be good. Alright, let's get ourselves some electricity. Oh no, actually, let's just get a throttle. And we'll have it come down. Oh, or are these button ones? These are buttons. Okay, grab a button. Chug it down here. Just like this. And connect it to one side of it. Here we go. So, probably down. No, it might actually be up. I think I've done it wrong. But that's fine. So, up, 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 and up. And then electricity, but we'll have infinite electricity. Let's see if this floats. Oh, it's down in the water. Clearly, the bridge, or superstructure, is heavier. Because that's all on one side. So that's why it's done this. But... if I go downstairs, clearly this isn't sealed, but if I do this, it comes down and it should sit in there. Yeah, and then we can drive the aircraft on and then take them up. These are actually in a good location anyway, because it shows how big the aircraft can be. So, that's fine. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put this exact same thing at the other side, and then we can have it go up and down from there. So, since it's the exact same thing, we're going to go ahead and paste this guy right here. And then, obviously, we need to go to the interior of this and delete this bit. I think that's the only bit that needs deleting. Oh, and this, possibly. There we go. And then, merge this in. There we go. So, it should work on this side, too. Right. Right. From here, I'm going to go to the underside, and I'm going to add a crazy amount of weight. So we're going to chuck that all in there like so. I'm going to do it again on top of this, all the way to the end pretty much if I can. And then I'm going to do it one more time. This should be enough weight for it to like counter itself. So let's spawn it in and we'll see if it actually sits in the water nicely this time. Come on, here it goes. It's going to be a bit of a splash. Boop. There we go. It might be a bit heavy. Might be a little bit front heavy as well. Ooh. Obviously, I was hoping that because there was so much weight in the bottom, it sort of counters the amount of weight here, but I might just have to put some weight on this side, and that'll be fine. I've added way too much weight. Way too much. So, how do you know how much weight is over there? Well, this. So, I need this guy to come further to this side. So, what we'll do before we do anything is put one layer of weights across the bottom, all the way to the rear. There we go. That lowers it down quite nicely, which is good. And then we're going to add some weight over on this side. So it's going to do like a bunch right there. And then we'll pop this back on. See where this is. See how it's nowhere near. We need to then continue with these guys. Across this side. There we go. Alright. And then maybe a little bit back here too. It's a big ship. So it's kind of makes sense. Alright, let's have a little look. Oh, now it's too much. Okay. Delete all of this bit. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's still too much. Delete some of this side right here. And then maybe that's about right. It is. Okay, so we're actually at the point in time where if I spawn this in, parts start despawning off of it because there's too many blocks. So I'm just going to save this as WEP 3.5. Oh, all right, 35. and then we'll spawn it in as a mission and see if it floats. Here it comes. Those two are already there, so this one's about to spawn. There it is. And look at it. Yeah. Some sort of stability system on this does make sense eventually, but for now, it's actually pretty level. Let's see if there's water in... Oh. Only just. There is water in here, but only just. So the thing that's letting water in is actually... this. Obviously, there's holes in the top. But there is a way that I could maybe turn these into doors instead. Have it then send down and actually work out fine. Yeah, there is a way to do that. So I guess I should. Yep, let's do that and have it sealed off. Alright, so how do I do this then? I think I need to delete this. And this. And this. Okay, which means we're going to have to delete all of these sections for a second. If we go to door, I think I need door frame corner. So that'll go actually that way round. Oh, this might be not good, but we'll see. And then door frame edge, obviously. Whack that on there like this. And then we're going to have to go around this side too. So do this bit on there, all the way across. And then do this bit on here too. All the way across. And then we're going to have to do the interior bits. Oh wait, have I missed this? No. Now I'm just confused. Where have I put these bits? Where have I done these things? That goes down on the tracks, that's fine. Delete all of that. And then make sure that we put the interior bits in properly. Which is these guys. So that has to go on there like this. So we take it all the way down, pretty much to the edge. And then... Oh, I've accidentally done this too wide. Put that in there. I need to delete this guy. I'm struggling. I don't really know why. I shouldn't really be struggling here. Paint that bit in. Yep, good. Grab this guy again and chuck it on there like this. All the way down to here. And then from here we go all the way down to this end. And that's all of it, I think. Then we just need the corner bits, which is these guys. And that's going to go there like that. And here like this. Alright. That's all good. So now we merge... oh no, it's all done. It's fine. Okay. So what I need to do is actually cut this from here and put it on the other side. I don't know whether I need a door controller on it. I don't think I do. But we're going to go ahead and shove it down there. I think a door controller actually makes sure it seals properly, but we shouldn't have to worry about that just yet. So paste that here. Alright, merge the outside with this. And then the inside needs merging with that guy. And that should be it. That should actually be it. What I'm going to do before we do anything else as well is I'm going to add another button that is for going down. No, up. Yeah, there we go. So up, 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 and up, which is actually down, 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 and down. And then do the same thing with this one. Okay, let's see what happens. See how there's no water in here now? So this is actually sealed. If we push this button, it does come down. Obviously, there's going to be some, like, little, like, holes, I guess. But that makes it better, in my opinion. And then if we go to this side, we should be able to do the same thing. And that comes down. And then, obviously, that slots in there. And that's just what we need. Elevators. Ooh, I like it. I think it might be listing a tiny bit, but I'm not actually entirely sure. Anyway, make sure this goes back up, which indeed it does, and it should just fit into where the door is. That is perfect. It's actually perfect. I am going to have to try and design some planes, though, that fit onto these, and I feel like that might be kind of tricky. So we might have to extend them backwards a little bit more, just so that we can fit proper planes on. But for now, that's pretty good. I'm happy with it. So, something that I wanted to add in here is, like, essentially just decoration, really, but in real life, I guess it would be more than decoration, is this. I want to send it from here to here, maybe, yeah, like that. I'm going to go ahead and add a block right there, and a block right here, and then I want to add some holes in this bit. So the holes can be about 3 wide, I guess, and then if I leave it by 2, add another one. Leave it by 2. Okay. Well, that's kind of what I wanted. And then I'm just going to go ahead and chuck this on each of these. like that. There we go. Slowly but surely. And then this bit as well. Aha. There we go. So these are essentially like little girders that are inside as sort of structural support. I have put it slightly in the wrong place though. I meant to line it up with this, but never mind. So let's go ahead and grab it from here up to there and down to here. Cut it. Excellent. Move it across to the side by 1. There we go. And paste it in. There you go. It's very basic, but I think it adds to the actual vessel quite a bit. So, in order to put it in on the next one, we're going to skip 1 and then put it on the next one. I'm actually just going to go ahead and shove this here so that we can see where it is. And then zoom this across to there. There. Yep, there we go. Paste that in. Nice. Merge that together. And then if we go ahead and grab this, we should be able to grab this one as well. There we go. Copy it, move it across, and essentially just keep pasting them like so. There we go. Obviously, when we get to the next bit, this bit right here, we're going to have to extend it out to the wall, but I could totally do that afterwards. But for now, just keep doing this. All right, so merge these guys together, because we can. There we go. Merge that one in. And then I'm going to grab all of them so it's quicker. Okay, so go from here. All the way down to this one. Copy it. There we go. And zoom it across. This is excellent. Excellent. There we go. I do have to make sure I don't go too far on this side, but that's fine. So paste that there. Move it across again. Are we too close? Or does it fit? I think that's fitting. All right, cool. Paste that there, merge this guy into here, and merge the final one in, and then all I have to do is attach these guys to the wall. Aha, there we go. Don't really need any holes on it, that's fine. Attach it to the wall. There we go. Delete the extra bit I accidentally just put in. Put that guy right there, and then this bit. There we go. This one there, and this one here. I think is that all of them? Oh no, these guys as well, clearly. All right, shove that in. From here to here. There we go. And then again, and then probably 2 more times. That's fine. So that one in, this one in, and then these guys. Okay. I genuinely think like stuff like this definitely makes a difference. Putting it in definitely makes it look nicer. So there we go. All right, cool. Girders in. On some of these as well, I guess, we're going to go ahead and chuck in extra support. So this is going to go there. And then I think I want to try and attach I don't know, some sort of support to the wall, maybe? So kind of like this. There we go. That goes this way. And then just attach that guy onto there. And then this can go up here like this. And then maybe we can just attach one of these guys on there like that. Yeah, I think that works. So I'll go ahead and copy this situation over a few times and make sure it all fits in. Alright, so I ended up adding one of these to literally every single one of the ones on the on this bit, just because actually none of it's supported by an actual wall, so I felt like that made sense. I'm gonna go ahead and chuck that guy in there as well, just as a tiny bit of extra support for that one. But yeah, those are all now secure in there, and that looks good. Okay, that's what it currently looks like on the insides. I think they definitely add something to it, so I'm happy I added them. I don't know whether I've added too many. I'm not sure just yet. We're obviously going to have to add lights in here as well somewhere, so we'll do that. And then I don't know whether I should be adding something in the sides as well. I don't really know, but I'm just happy with what we've got. So, weirdly, I'm actually going to end this video here. It's been a very short video, but my graphics card is having so many problems right now. I've ordered a new one, so hopefully very soon we'll get back to normal. But yeah. It's looking good. It's actually looking really good. I'm going to add more details onto this, obviously. More details need to be added. We're going to need engines. Now, my plan with the engines is to actually just add them back here, but not really have to, or be able to get to them. Just as something that powers the boat. And then that's it, really. And then maybe we'll build a plane, or 2, or 3, that actually allow us to work. That could be pretty good. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching, whatever the heck this was. Sorry it was so short, but it is what it is. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.